I am a door that never opens, but you still are the hurt I leave unspoken. I give you nothing but you call it home. I hate to leave you but I walk alone. The yellow light flickers on the wall. I hear your heartbeat down the hall. You wait outside but you never knock. I hold the key but I guard the lock. I know it hurts to stand in the cold, but you are a secret I do not want to unfold. Just a beautiful ghost I created. I have love perfectly fated. I do not let you in, but I never let you leave. I give you whispers in the dark, just enough to leave a mark. I am the damage you refuse to leave behind. I lock the room, keep the key in my mind. A quiet curse we never break. I am the mistake you love to make. Your shadow bends beneath the door. I tell myself I wanted more, but every time you reach for me, I turn your hope into a memory. I keep your name where light cannot go, close enough to hurt, too far to hold. You are the prayer I never answered, the ache I kept beneath the laughter. I do not let you in, but I never let you leave. I give you whispers in the dark, just enough to leave a mark. I am the damage you refuse to leave behind. I lock the room, keep the key in my mind. A quiet curse we never break. I am the mistake you love to make. I am too selfish to say goodbye, so I feed you one more gentle lie. I watch you wait, I watch you fade inside this beautiful trap I made. I know I should set you free, but loneliness still looks like you to me. I give you whispers in the dark, just enough to leave a mark. I am the damage you refuse to leave behind. I lock the room, keep the key in my mind. A quiet curse we never break. I am the mistake you love to make. Still waiting, still mine, but never really mine. But never really mine. Call me a stranger, but your eyes never leave my screen. A cold room 1,000 miles away. I color your night in shades of gray. I watch your face in the amber glow, moving so fast but breathing so slow. You look for a sign, you look for escape, but I am the shadow you can't reshape. I send a word, a soft digital line, to remind your heart that your time is mine. Your fingers hover above the glass, waiting for this beautiful storm to pass. You wanna hate the way I know exactly when to let the curtain show. I draw the border inside your mind, a toxic home that you design. I leave a scar, you call it peace, a beautiful cage with no release. We never touch, but you belong to the quiet danger of my song. You hate the rules, you love the wire. You play with ice and call it fire. We both are drowning, we both are blind, but I'm the ghost you left behind. Don't say it's over, don't say goodbye. You love the safety of my life. The clock strikes 3, the signal is clear. I am so far, but I feel so near. I watch your screen go dark and bright, a lovely trap in the middle of the night. You think you're safe when you turn around, but my whisper is the only sound. I draw the border inside your mind, a toxic home that you design. I leave a scar, you call it peace, a beautiful cage with no release. We never touch, but you belong to the quiet danger of my song. Close your eyes, I'll stay right here on your screen. I change the weather in your room, from 3,000 miles away. The pale blue light upon your chin, the silent room you're hiding in. I watch your screen go bright and dead. I weave a wire inside your head. You type a line, you check the time. You know this twisted game is mine. Your cursor blinks against the dark. Every hesitation leaves a mark. I know you hate the way I stay, but you don't turn the screen away. You feel like poison in my palm, a beautiful and dangerous calm. I don't have to touch your skin to let the midnight trap begin. A glass of wine, an empty space, the dim reflections on your face. I send a message slow and deep to stay between you and your sleep. You think you're free because of miles, but you are captured by my smiles. I know the hour you start to break. I count the breaths you try to fake. signal travels through the code, a heavy story left untold. You wanna pull the plug and run, but the obsession has begun. I know you hate the way I stay, but you don't turn the screen away. You feel like poison in my palm, a beautiful and dangerous calm. I don't have to touch your skin to let the midnight trap begin. We never touch, we never breathe the same code as before we leave. But I am ruling every spark that keeps you awake inside the dark. You chose the cage, you bought the sin. So tell me, where do I end and you begin? Your phone is lighting up again. Answer me. Answer me. You feel like a sin I always forgive, but tonight you are someone else's prayer. The rain on my windshield sounds like your footsteps. I turned on the radio just to hear the silence break. I know you are not coming. You were dry in a room I've never seen, drinking the wine I didn't pour. I hate the way my pulse still waits for your name at the door. Does she know how your voice drops when it gets late? I'm sitting in the cold, guarding an empty gate. I should drive away, but the streetlights feel so cold. You were holding her hands, the ones I used to hold. I know the truth, but my memory lies to my skin. You are a lit up room and I am the dark looking in. I hate the way I need you, even when you're hers. Even when you're hers. I can almost hear the way you whisper her name, a soft little secret keeping her tame. Your velvet lies slipping into her ear, while I am just a ghost on the outside. Crystal clear if I am not your home. Why did you leave the porch light on? I should drive away, but the streetlights feel so cold. You were holding her hands, the ones I used to hold. I know the truth, but my memory lies to my skin. You are a lit up room and I am the dark looking in. I hate the way I need you, even when you're hers. No, mine never was, just borrowed time. Heavy in my lungs, she gets the morning sun. I just get the damage done. the shadow. Distance was the rule we drew in the dark, my spine against the cold while avoiding the spark. The silence was heavy, thick like a blade, counting the shadows when my sanity fades. I swore I wouldn't turn, wouldn't look at the bed, but the rustle of your silk is tearing up my head. Friction on the sheets, a microscopic sound. Gravity shifts, pulling my pulse to the ground. You shift your weight, a tremor in the springs, the quiet destruction that your movement brings. Your breath hitches once, the temperature climbs. My iron will melting for the 1,000th time. Fucking suffocation, blurring the lines. I trace the ruin down your shivering spine. No more retreat and the logic is dead, consuming the poison that we left unsaid. Skin against skin, erasing the fire. We drown in the fever of this godless night. I rip through the distance, I take what is mine. I feel the heat radiating off your collarbone, a territorial instinct I've always known. Every argument burns down to this ash. The friction of our bodies, a violent clash. You gasp with my fingers, wrap around your waist. The bitter resentment, replaced by the taste of salt on your neck, or the sweat on your chest. A toxic devotion I can never arrest. The thread of my patience finally snaps, caught in the center of your velvet trap. No more pretending I can walk away. I'm anchoring deep where the shadows play. Your nails on my back, tracing the sin. This is the darkness where I always give in. Trace the ruin down your shivering spine. No more retreat and the logic is dead, consuming the poison that we left unsaid. Skin against skin, erasing the fight. We drown in the fever of this godless night. I rip through the distance, I take what is mine. Breathe for me. Don't move. Let the cold air burn. I see you across the room, and she looks so pretty in my place. The lighting is dim, but the truth is so bright. Your hand on her waist, holding her right, the same gentle grip you used on my lies. Traced the rim of my glass, watching you memorize her eyes. Distance is a room I can't leave. I should look away, but the wound is too warm. You are her shelter, but you left me the storm. I hate the way I still need your breath. She gets your mornings, I just get your ghost in my bed. Does she know how your heartbeat slows down in the dark? I am standing so close to the edge of the spark. Your jacket on her shoulders, the smell of your cologne drifting across the floor. I know I shouldn't be here, but I am guarding a locked door. I should walk out, but the pain feels like home. You are holding her close and I am breaking alone. I hate the way you make heartbreak look holy. She is wearing your smile, and I'm wearing the silence you sold me. Not mine anymore, but you still feel familiar. A stranger I know by heart. One more drink, one more look before I slip into the dark. Take care of my ghost.
Look down at the city. They have no idea what's happening up here. Don't close your eyes.
The penthouse glass is freezing, a barrier of ice. I trap you from behind, a calculated vice. My chest against your spine, the thermal shock is deep. Awakening the shadows that you swore you put to sleep. You press your palms against the condensation on the pain, shivering from the zero drop or trembling from the rain. The skyline blurs beneath us, a million distant lights, but in this claustrophobic dark I dictate the heights. I feel your muscles locking, trying to resist the pull, but the gravity between us is merciless and full. Your breath fogs up the window, a frantic little cloud. The silence in this altitude is deafening and loud. My hands grip your waist, anchoring you to the cold. A beautiful contradiction, a story violently told. This is the final surrender, falling from the sky. No parachute, no safety net, no reasons to deny. I crush the hesitation, I melt the freezing glass, watching every boundary that you built shattering past. You belong to the friction, you belong to the heat. Trapped inside my orbit, a magnificent defeat. Let the cold air burn, let the darkness take its toll. I am the only master of your fractured, beautiful soul. sleeping on the floor, but my grip is made of iron, pinning you down for more. The contrast is a weapon, the freezing and the fire. You're melting in the center of a criminal desire. I trace the trembling line of your neck with my lips, feeling the total collapse right at my fingertips. Every gasp you take is a confession in the dark, a microscopic yielding a devastating spark. Don't fight the suffocation, let the oxygen run thin. This room is a sanctuary built upon your sin. The city is asleep, but we are wide awake. I love the way you shatter, I love the way you break. Draw my name in the fog on the glass. Show me your mind. Now breathe.
The engine sleeps, but the tension revs. Locked inside this leather cage, catching our breath. Raindrops drumming a slow, heavy beat against the roof, isolating our body heat. 3 in the morning, the world fades to black. No turning around, no looking back. Tracing the seams of the seeth in your skin. Where does the darkness end and where do we begin? Ember street lights bleed through the haze, catching the hunger trapped in your gaze. Condensation blurring the lines, your fingers slipping perfectly into mine. The air grows thick, oxygen runs low. Nowhere to be, nowhere left to go. Fog glass hiding us from the night, bathed in the glow of a solitary light. Friction and shadows, a delicate crime. We are suspended, stepping out of time. Your pulse against my wrist, steady and deep, but dangerous promise we're dying to keep. Drawing invisible shapes in the steam, lost in the grip of a feverish dream. Shadows playing tricks on the dashboard screen, the quietest riot that we've ever seen. My nails graze the edge of your collarbone. In this muffled sanctuary we are alone. The chill of the window against my bare back, contrasting the fire that we can't retract. Slipping through gears of a different kind, leaving the weight of the city behind. The heavy exhale, a tremble aside, under the watch of an invisible sky. No destination, just the rhythm we make. Every boundary we push, every rule that we break.